Early Hulk movies are so bad. This one just so frustrates me. Daddy. Hey guys, I'm Jess and welcome back to another Nerdstache. So this week we are doing my top 8 worst superhero films. Now this is in no particular order and does not represent everyone's opinion. This is my personal opinion, please do not take offense. I am probably going to say something very offensive. Number 8. Okay, so to start it out at number 8, I have the Ghost Rider 2 in particular. But I'm just gonna sum that up as Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage in general. Ghost Rider 2 is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Nick Cage is just insane.
Have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk and beat until you're pissed blood?
And I don't think anyone ever has asked to see shirtless Nick Cage. Ever. No. It didn't need to be done. As he's gotten crazier, you can tell that he's tried to have some influence in there because the movie was just really weird.
What if you have to pee while you're on fire?
Oh, that's awesome.
If he goes full crazy though, in a Nick Cage side plot over here, I would totally be down to see a remake of the Nicolas Cage Superman movie because I feel like crazy Nick Cage facials would just be perfect. We should totally crowdfund and make that happen at some point, just saying. Number 7. Okie dokie, next up we have the new Fantastic Four movie. I wanted to like it. I really did. I really wanted to be like, yes, okay, give me the Fantastic Four we've always wanted. Instead, we got a slow-moving, train of crap.
Let's go, Poo-Choo Train! Poo-Choo Train's laying down its tracks.
I can't think of a nicer way to put it. It's like they wrote the movie and then realized at the end, crap, we haven't actually done anything with the entire movie. We've kind of just got to, and so they just mushed all the action stuff right into the last little bit. But it was just bad.
I'm sure you're in the best shape to be doing this?
Yeah. We're good.
And why was there an adopted white sister to, I don't understand. I have no problem with them changing up the culture of particular heroes as long as it doesn't affect the main characterizations of them. But this was just weird and dumb and I hated it. And side note, they have talked about possibly having John Krasinski as the new Mr. Fantastic.
Boom!
So I'd actually be down for that. Let's hope he actually does it and it turns out cool. If they decide to reboot it again for the millionth time.
Come on! We just said this is serious!
Oh, yes.
Number 6. So, of course, we have to talk about X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now, I was thinking about this and I realized that I actually got this movie confused with another one, but this is the movie that messed up Deadpool.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep, that one with the mouthless Deadpool that's just running around with lots of people's powers. Yeah, that is this movie. I thought it wasn't that bad, and then I remembered that happened in it. I really feel like there's not much more I have to say about it other than I messed up. Deadpool.
What in the ass?
Also, they had this really weird throwaway Gambit.
That's cool.
Like, he was there for like 3 seconds and then he's gone, and there was like no follow-up. I don't know, it was just really weird. Why would you do that? Like, I love the fact that you tried to give us some Logan backstory, but instead you just... So I've just had mentioned to me, of course, as well, the fact that he, like, Professor X meets Wolverine, but it's Patrick Stewart Professor X.
It will be all right, Scott. My name is Charles Xavier. I'm a mutant, like you.
It's not James McAvoy? It's not young hot Professor X, it's old daddy Professor X. So that doesn't work because hot Professor X met Wolverine, and then they're like saying that like daddy Professor X like also met Wolverine for the first time, and that's kind of not how it works. Your continuity kind of got messed up. Also, I should probably refrain from calling Patrick Stewart daddy. That's a bit weird.
Call me daddy.
Oh, he does lots of cocaine as well. Ooh, fun facts.
Ah, okay. You think cocaine is a problem, but I've done it for 32 years.
Daddy. Number 5. This one is a disappointment in my soul. It is Halle Berry's Catwoman. It doesn't really need anything more said about it than that, but we'll go there anyway. She had weird diamond claws. She had a weird BDSM tiered outfit.
She's very self-confident, almost angry.
She played basketball with people while looking vaguely like a homeless hippie. I don't understand anything about the entire movie. Please, dear God, why was this ever made?
Looking back on it now, dying was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Number 4. So Green Lantern is also on my list. Now, Green Lantern, I didn't have like a major beef with it when I originally saw it because I didn't know heaps about Green Lantern.
Become a Green Lantern.
The animated suit has always frustrated me, even when I didn't know heaps, and now I look back at it and cringe.
Wow.
And just shrivel up like a little turtle that's seen something gross. Yeah, that's me whenever I think about Green Lantern. I really do hope that they remake Green Lantern and they actually do a good job of it and introduce us to the wider Green Lantern universe, including the other lanterns. But I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon, so we'll see how that goes, won't we?
You go look for trouble.
I'm gay.
Number 3. Now, this one here is a twofer because I feel like I can't mention one without mentioning the other. So this combo is Elektra / Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Now, I didn't have any major beef with the Ben Affleck Daredevil. It wasn't great, but it wasn't Catwoman. So my main issue with it is that it's set up for the Elektra movie, which was horrid.
She can read the shadows of the future.
Like, I love Jennifer Garner, and I love the idea of her being like an assassin and stuff, and I love Elektra, but what that movie did was just kind of... I can't even think of a way to put it, but it wasn't good. It's like someone just kind of was like, we need a hot female. Oh, we're just gonna put her in this. And it was not a good idea at all.
One generation must protect the next.
Number 2. Okay, So this one I had a little bit of disagreement with when I first mentioned that it was on my list, and this is SpiderMan 3. So they were like, why have you got Spider-Man 3 on there? Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, why? I only had to say 2 words. Emo, Spider-Man, dancing down the street. But Emo Spider-Man sums up why it was such a bad movie. They messed with Venom. They screwed it up so badly.
Let it go. I like being bad. It makes me happy. Make me happy.
And also, if you haven't seen it, you should totally go try find the video of Tobey Maguire doing the like dancey scene without the music, because it is literally the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, before I go on to my number 1, I will of course have to do some honorable mentions. So we have Green Hornet. I don't even remember what happened in that movie. I just know it wasn't good. X3 is of course another honorable mention. Now this is what was supposed to be the Dark Phoenix saga, and what we got was that. Third on my honorable mentions list has got to be The Incredible Hulk. Early Hulk movies are so bad. This one just so frustrates me. And of course, let's see, number 4 on my honorable mentions list will have to be Batman and Robin, mostly because of the Bat credit card and nipples. And just general awkwardness. Yeah, how does Batman get a credit card? What is his credit score? Is that identity theft? Like, these are serious questions. It's like the credit card literally says good through to, and it says forever. No! His real name isn't Batman. What bank is gonna sit there and be like, it's okay, you're Batman. We don't need your real name. Okay guys, before I get to number 1, here is our quick sponsor plug.
Nerdstache is proudly brought to you by WEBHEAD. WEBHEAD, for all your website and IT needs.
Number 1. Okay, so I'm gonna let you in on a really badly kept secret. I hate Superman. I have always disliked Superman, which brings us to my number 1. My number 1 is also a twofer, and that is the wonderful Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman. Now, the reason I'm putting this as a twofer is because I completely disagree with the characterization they did in Man of Steel and the way that they've set up the DC cinematic universe. Batman v Superman was one of the most boring and weird movies I've ever watched, and I disagree with the entire thing in like general. The only bright spot of Batman v Superman was Wonder Woman coming in. But other than that, like, just... Okay, and the reason that Man of Steel is included in this is because they set up for the Batman v Superman universe, so this is where we got our Lois Lane.
The stories begin to form a pattern.
Looking for Pete Ross, do you know him?
So Lois Lane in the current DC universe, I hope she dies. She annoys me, and all she does is sit there and be like, save me, I'm whiny and annoying and I get in the way. And I just hope they kill her off with a giant Aquaman spear. But that's not gonna happen, is it? Also, the reason I hate Man of Steel is because the characterization for Superman is so wrong. He doesn't go around trying to blow up buildings. He doesn't go around destroying things. He is literally there to be a savior. And also it has totally messed up his characterization with these two movies for the Justice League movie, which is just a continuity issue, because in the Justice League movie he's OP as hell and he's not in the first two, and it's just really awkward, and like Batman's just a dude in a metal suit, you could just... But no.
Tell me, do you bleed?
Tell me, do you have a good movie? The answer's no. Okay guys, that is all for this top 8. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments of your least favorite superhero movie or anything that I've said, don't forget to write down below. Bye! Your mom's name's Martha? My mom's name's Martha! Oh my god! Did we